What's up everybody, it's Taylor and I am back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be creating this colorful sunset look. To begin with, I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Tattoo Blocking Concealer. And I'm going to be using this to just, of course, neutralize my eye, make everything one shade. So now I'm going in with the Magic palette by Juvia's Place. I'm going in with the shade Kogi. This is like a burnt red sort of kind of, though it appears lighter on me, and I'm just going ahead and building up this shade. Now I'm going in with my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm going in with that Puker shade, which is the yellow shade, to pack that on top of where I built up the other color. Now I'm going in with the yellow shade in the Morphe and James Charles palette, and I'm going to be building that up to intensify that yellow, just to really emphasize that sunset vibe. Now I'm going with my Morphe 3502 palette, taking the red matte. Now I'm going with my Morphe James Charles palette, once again taking that matte red shade, because I just wanted to be a little extra and just make sure that that red was visible in the look. So now I'm going back into that palette and taking like the deeper red shade, which is like close to maroon, and I'm packing that in there and swooping it over near the inner corner to really intensify it. Now I'm taking my 16-hour e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Peach, and I'm going to be carving out my lid area. Now I'm going to be taking my Jackie Aina APH palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Big Wig, and I'm going to be intensifying the outer area, also blending out the corners of where I carved out the lid. Now I'm taking the matte pink shade, which is Supreme, and packing that all over the lid area. So I'm taking my Wet n Wild Felt Tip Liner and my Maybelline Great Lash Mascara to prepare for my lashes. I'm going to line my eye and then coat my lashes a few times. And I forgot to include the clip with the lashes I'm wearing, but I will be putting that information down below. So in the meantime, I'm going to be priming my face with the Can't Stop Won't Stop primer and using the Farsali Skin Tune Blur Serum. So now I'm going to be using the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in the shade Mocha. I realized I forgot to include that clip, but I will link that information down below. Now I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and it is in the shade Chestnut. So I'm going to be going in with my Juvia's Place concealer, and this is in the shade J10, and I use just a little bit because, as you can see, it spreads very easily, and I'm not really used to this formula because it's so liquidy. And then after I'm done blending that out, I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty translucent setting powder in the shade Honey. So now I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Foundation, and it's in the shade Java. It's pretty dark, and I had this foundation a long time ago when I thought that the darker it was, the easier it would blend. But I've since then learned, and I decided to use it as a contour color. So now I'm using my Fenty Beauty bronzer. It's in the shade Mocha Mommy, and I just love the way warm bronzer looks on top of a cool contour. So now I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Medium Deep, and I'm just cleaning up my contour and bronzer. And then I'm going to press my translucent powder into my skin and dust away all the excess. Now I'm taking the shade Kogi, and I'm going to be applying that on my lower lash line. Now I'm going back into the shade again, and I'm going to be using it as a blush because I wanted like something that was a red orange, and seeing that that shade is so prominent in my look, I definitely thought it would look good on my cheeks. Going to be just drenching my face with the continuous setting spray to help my highlight pop out, and I'm going to be using the Kiss Golden bronzer in the shade Medium. I got this from my hair store, and I absolutely love it because just look at it, like it just pops severely. So now I'm going to be using the NYX Espresso lip liner to line my lips. Now I'm going to be using the Jordana liquid lipstick in the shade Marshmallow, and on top of that I'm taking the Morphe lip gloss in the shade Pixie. Now I'm going to be setting my face with the Milani Make It Last setting spray, and this is the completed look. Hope that you all enjoy. Please be sure to check out some other videos and stay beautiful.